Gary Donda J. Yawada, Metene, Jenda, Tomada, Timor, Jim, Trashi Deja, Thunder Dele, Yam Bench, Meto Tamara, Jemawande, Sanjay Yendo, Medem Boy, Rokunamda, King of Shabara, Shaw Edam Guru, Mandala Gani, Ataya. Me Sanganje Chetan so Pardo Dan Yaji Dage Chege Jepe Sonam Dola Pension Sanje Rubber Sho Sanganje Chetan so Jonam Dane Sabso Je Dage Chege Jepe Sonam Dola Pension Sanje Rubber Sanganje Chedam Soje Chonam Shancho Pardo Dan Shabsu Dage Besonam La Pensha Sanje Dober. Now, this morning we are together here and for the spiritual action. Therefore, I think we try to think about beginning good motivation during the time, teaching time, listen to the teachings and concentration on that, and then when finish teachings, dedication. All those three things are very important for the Dharma activities or Dharma action. So I think we need to think about this. Beginning motivation, that means attention. Why I do teaching for you? That means I try to through the teachings to get the idea of the Dharma, how to do meditation, how to get out from the sufferings, happiness, how to make a collection of the merits, by those how to try to reach to the great enlightenment place. That's why I think maybe I need to do also my motivation is a good way. From your side also, why I do listen to the teachings? Because I myself very difficult, very tough in the samsara. Even human beings below God's rounds, or these are from the 6 rounds, best one, but still very much violence, outside high drum, that kind. Mostly the time no right times, no feeling, good feeling. Most of the times, like no comfortable, no receiving to the even temporary happiness. So that's why I think you think about yourself, become free from completely sufferings and cause of sufferings. And only not that, become then you think about just like myself or other sentient beings like this. So I want to make myself become a being Buddha for other sentient beings. Means other saying, if myself become a being Buddha, I can help completely to the others without difficulty. So that's why I wish for myself become a being Buddha, benefit for the other sentient beings. That's why I need to know the meaning of the Dharma. That's why I do listen to the teaching of the Dharma. This is very important things all the time. Meditation time is same, little bit changing words, change subject. Otherwise, same motivation. Between me also same concentration all the time. We need concentration. And when finish action, then we need to do the then what I call I said then he already to do the dedication, very important. So that's it, I think. So now you look at, I think very closely, where we are now in the human being's place. Within the human being's place, like a community of, that's like the United States. We was born, you was born here, but we are not all wasn't born here, but you are together, people. Look around. First of all, look yourself. How much you have good feeling or bad feeling for the day, for the week, for the month, for the year. You think about it, really it is. How much you got problems for the day, for the week, for the month, for the year. Tremendous, really it is experience. Those of us need think about it. When we see those, and like like one day, maybe you have very, very comfortable. Really it is, everything, no distractions, without distractions. Maybe 1 hour, do you have time for that? It's very nice. Maybe a few minutes you said, okay, 10 minutes, then changing over that. Even not suffering, obviously not suffering. We are all sufferings, but, or not obviously suffering, but mind is busy, no enjoyable. It's gone. Nothing, thinking else. Everything is thinking else. So, for the one day, how many hours you have really, this is really great. Happiness means, happiness, mental happiness is more important than for the physical. Physical comfortable, no illness, no bodies, everything is okay, perfect. If you have a perfect, good health, but that's not make sense. More important is good feeling. Feeling is happiness is a feeling. Not happiness is not solid. Cannot pick up. You have maybe drinking tea like myself, very enjoyable, but tea is not, happiness. Happiness is feeling inside. So that's what kind of you think about. So really it is. Then within the one day, you check like that, week, month, year. So much which we want that time, very little time, just like lighting. We don't want those things are just like completely, dark, whole night dark or something like this. Really. So we have like this, then we think about other sentient beings, just like them. Ordinary, other sentient beings, other ordinary beings are just like that. Then we think, this is not good. This is not good for me. This is not good for the others. So, then what do we do? We need free from that. What we need to do, question. We need to do it. Try to make free from those. Free from myself, from those, free from myself. Then, when I have completely out of that, then I need help to the others. Others are really my sister, brothers. Really it is. Everybody. Even being enemy to you today is better. He or she is not always like that. Hundreds, thousands of times good friend you have, but one time maybe harm, like just only one time, few times. That's all. So that's why, I think that's why we think about all other sentient beings. Just like my best friend. Everybody. So that's why I don't want to see the suffering of others. I don't want to see. Just like my children. If we have children is best for, yes, means that parents think about children is very best. Don't want to suffer any time, any kind of trouble. Don't want it. Parents think to the children. Just like that, we need to think about to the others. Others means enemies, strangers, friends equally. That's all we need. So that's why we need to do the study, practice. Without the training, we cannot do that. Even without training, within the families, if you have problem with family, like this, not so good. If we have training, like bodhisattvas, chopping the limbs of the bodies, but still unchangeable love for the others. Really it is. That's kind of we need to learn. Learning is very, very important. Now we are. So Buddhahood says no more learning path. When we become a being Buddha, then don't need to learn everything learned already. Positive knowledge, everything, whatever existing, all those are. When become a being Buddha, everyone have it. Everyone has it. Will have it. Buddha these days, Buddhas they are having those. So totally free from thoughts, negativities. So that's all we need. We need for the others. Then when we got that one, then we have power. One time, more than 1 day, one time, within the hour, thousand emanations of Buddha. One Buddha can be made like this to help to the others. That's why we're wishing for become a being Buddha for the others. Really it is. So that's it. So I think for those are there, we need also first of all, try to make our mind, try to make good mind. See? Good mind means good thought for the others, good thoughts for the others, good action for benefit for the others. Good for me is always I mention, good for me is benefit for. If you do something for them, no harm damage them. That's good benefit. So I think it's like hunters, they need like a bull or something gun. If you give that, they like it, but we hurting them. They like it, maybe all the time thinking very much, but we are not helping to them. We are damaging them. That's this object to use killed others. Then through that which you gave those weapons, kill others. That's why through you made a negative action. So that's all those things. We are in the society, living in the society. So many actions come up, so many people come up. So, what is the right things to do, what is wrong, we need try to learn that and then try to make a remember of that, not only learning. We are learning, but learning is one thing, doing action is another thing, not so good. If learning, positive learning is not to make stop the negative actions, for that we are. But learning the positive action to make opposite of the negative action. But if we do the negative action, then opposite, no useful. You see, example, like close the, lock the door for the thief to stop the thief to come in the house. But with that, then when thief comes, open the door, leave like this, then what do you think? Our studies will not be like this. When thief of negative actions comes, try to stop the door to stop lock by positive actions, which we learn. That's one. That means challenge. People say another word, challenge. And then language systems, Dharma systems, where is the antidote. So antidote. So that's what we need to do. So I think all those we are staying in the society, so many things come up. So now you can see from your side and from the others, tremendous things happened. Bad things happened, little good things happened. All those sad, happy, some rich, poor. So many things happened from the society. Unless if we think about in the town like that. Why happened? Why? Who made it? That's all. Nobody else made it for themselves. For them. They made it. Tremendously like movie. Tremendous with the societies happened. Good, bad, neutral. So many happiness, sadness. So many things happened. Rich, poor, everything. Those are made by themselves. That's what we need to know. If those are made one, those are came from the one source, one cause, then why everyone need to be equal? It's not equal. That's why I think different causes they matter. Within the families, different ways. Some intelligent, some not intelligent. Some are good, have a good job. Some doesn't have that. Some has rich. Sister, brothers, when grow up. Some are rich, some are being poor. Straight person. Why happen like that? Father, mother, same. Raised up by father, mother, same way. But later happened like this. Why? Because of the different causes. They made it. We call karma. Different karmas. Karma is the action. Different action they made it. That's why they got a result of that. So thank God. Then another question. When they made it, they made during the father mother's womb or not? No. Vivid lifetime, long time before. Maybe this, before this life, maybe next, before that, maybe 100 lives before. It can be. So that's why I think so many people, or not only people, sentient beings, animals. Within the animals, different kind of animals. Some is good food, shelter with it nicely. People, like dragons, sit on the sofa. People fish ways, and dragons are more important than people staying like this. They made it that one. They made a karma, action. They made it. During the dog's life, they did not possible. Possible. Long time before. Maybe before this life. Maybe before that. If with us today, with us, we can ask her. We can ask her directly. We can show us, but we don't know. But roughly, through the study, we know there's long time before they made it. For sure, that's what we can say. So these are really from the society, different levels, different lifestyle, different things. This is the improve with karma. Really it is. Then we need what we want. We can choose. Oh, sorry, I've been like this. I don't want to be like that. Sorry for that. That's kind of hundreds different kind of. So that's all. If you don't want it, then we need to try to make stop that kind of will not come with you to make stop by positive actions. So that's why we do practice. You know, Dhamma practice means. So all those, I think, tremendous, keep quiet in the mountain, in the cave. Yes, if you have everything, meaning of the Dharma, everything, but otherwise we can learn more with society. Workplace, I think, state when we go, different kind of, we can see, different kind of opportunity. Everyone has same life, Dogs, cats, monsters. Yesterday we saw monsters cooking, and lots of we saw that. Those are different kind of. They made life by themselves, by bad karma. Those are not good karmas at all. Okay, now maybe you come up. Okay, now on drugs, life is generally. If you have a very dog, if you have a cat, very important for you. Sit on your cushion. When they sit on your cushion, you don't want to disturb them. You sit on the floor. Dog is a cat, so you sit on your cushion. You see? So that's. But they are very good, good food, no dangerous place, very much safe. That's the result of, cost of that and cost of drugs and life, different causes. So understand? Drugs life is the result of negative action. But with drugs and life, finish life nicely, system. Means everything is good. That's also good karma's result. So that's how we need to think about it. Some people have, human beings' life, but during the human beings' life, so much problems, suffering, pain, unhappiness, so much. Those are result of bad karma. But human beings' life, that is result of the good karma. Bad karmas will not be result of the human beings' life. But bad karmas result came through the human beings' life. Yes, that you need to think about all those. We need really, karma is very important to need to know. All Buddhism, everybody, not only Buddhism, everybody need to know. Because when we know that, then we can care to make bad karma. Will not be. If we don't make a bad karma, we will not receive the result of that bad feeling, bad suffering, pain, unhappiness. That's the one thing really it is. That's why now we do what we do. Easy ways. We will not harm, damage others by body, speech, manta. We will not harm. No. If we did, regard of that. Oh, this life. You remember yourself, No secret. Your mind is no secret to you. Maybe sometimes ages, maybe forgot. Maybe they did it but forgot. By like 90 like hundreds ages. Some people very bright, but mostly then there is no clear something. Then they don't remember. But you are now young enough, so remember. If you did something bad things, I don't know that time. but I did. Sorry. I should not do again like this, because that's not good for me, not good for them. I destroyed others. Should not do that. If I destroy others, that's a result of karma that somebody destroyed me. So I don't want that. And that's why I will not destroy others. Example, someone's, someone's like telling lie to you. You don't like it. Oh, then you're mad. So you think, oh, telling lie is very bad. So if I did tell a lie like before, if you remember that, I did that. Sorry. I should not do it now, again. Try to make stop. Because I don't want a result of that. Yeah, result of that. All those same thing. That's now this way, sexual misconduct and also stealing from others. All those are everything. If we did without knowing, now when we know, we regard that. I did that. Sorry, I will not do again. I don't want it. Any lifetime, I wish to not do like that. So all those are practice. Practice is like that. So I think is that's why I think now we need, if we did bad karma, lost bad karma, we did. So we need to purify, destroy all those seeds. Seeds are staying. If what we did is good or bad seed, good karma or bad karma, whatever we did, those seeds are staying with your consciousness, not with your body. If stay in the body, when we dry, burning, body's burning or berries, whatever, will not be. Seeds are staying with consciousness. Consciousness, before life consciousness came to here, mother's womb. From here, when we dying, also consciousness next life. So that's why, as though those good or bad things, whatever we did, those are carrying with consciousness. Consciousness, those seeds doesn't have a form, not physical. That's why. Just like you can say energy. I don't know energy, but you see, people say energy existing. Energy is existing or not? Energy. Oh yes. What is energy? What is energy? Good energy, bad energy. Yes, sir? So anyways, so that's why we need to destroy those seed of the karma. Seed of karma, bad or good karma, both ways. We need to burn the seed of the good karma because we don't want it coming back in the samsara, even high, human beings' life or asuras or goddess realms. We don't want coming back because that's seed of the good karma's result is from the 6 rounds, 3 high rebirths in the samsara. The result of that in the samsara. Of course, bad karma's result is the low rounds, 3 low rounds: hell beings, hungry ghosts, place, animal section. We don't want it. So either way, we try to abandon from the karmas. Then if we want to make free from the karmas, therefore we need free from the delusions. The delusions is like sources. They come to the karma. If there are no delusions, doesn't make karma. Karma means action. Action mid-delusions. So that's why we need free from delusions. So all those I think about, okay? So that's more important. We're looking from the basis, try to make clean up from the beginning. Then go up, try to. Dirty live here, bottom stories are very dirty, but clean up there, looking up the high story. It's like if it is a house, example, for example, I think when we go up from the bottom, from the dirty place, and go up. Just try to make clean up beginning. Try to make really is a thing about karma. Try to make abandon these karmas. Then what we do? Then make merit and the karma's difference. That's what I need to know. That's what we need to know. Otherwise, you think, like one stick of incense, if you offering with the Dhamma Sangha, incense. The incense, one stick incense is no good or bad, neutral. But when we give an offering to the motivation and action and the dedications are, if we did that, to be reborn in the samsara place, like human beings place. Oh, I want to be human beings' life, to be rich, handsome, everything. That's why, wishing like this, not good. You're wishing for coming back into samsara. That's karma. You're making karma. Same, one stick of incense give to the Dharma Sangha. By this merit, that means merit, I myself and all sentient beings to be free from suffering, delusion and illusion. Delusions and illusions. And become a being Buddha by this merit. That is you made merit to become a being Buddha. The cause of you to become a being Buddha for that is not coming back in samsara. So if you do like this, can be coming back, but both. Okay, this we need to know. I think that's your thing. Bodhisattvas in the reborn in the samsara by karma or by compassion. There are two ways coming back. You understand? This we need to know. Otherwise, reborn in the samsara by cause of two ways, two causes ways, by delusion and by compassion. Bodhisattvas continually coming reborn in the samsara by compassion, not by karma. It's not by karma, by compassion. See? So otherwise, if you don't know that, then the samsara beings are nobody has. Coming holy beings not reborn here? No. He is only reborn in the human beings' place. But generally it is, samsara. But His Holiness is not in samsara being, it is not. And he is reborn in samsara by compassion, not by karma. You understand? That's what you need to know. So I think. So you wish to have to be reborn by compassion, by loving kindness in samsara, help to the others. That's good. But I want to come back because good family, nice place, to be rich, handsome. That's why I want to come back. Not good. You should, wishing for coming back in samsara suffering place. Samsara is the suffering place. Really, we are staying in the suffering place. Help beings, hungry ghosts, animals, human beings, gods and goddesses, with form gods or formless gods. All those. Those are suffering place. Everything. We don't feel. Otherwise, we are in the hot metal pot is living in there like this. We don't feel. But a person who knows the clear the situation of samsara, then they think that's why Bodhisattva has very great compassion for us. All these people, these beings are, what do we do? Dropping down in the oceans of samsara. That's why it is. Please speak up. So those things really, as I think, is we need to think about this. Okay. Now, now last two more, I think, from here. What is this? Two more. First of all, last time, we are highest from Buddha's teachings. There are different levels from Buddha's teachings. Generally, Mahayana, Hinayana, and Mahayana. Two ways. See, those are both teachings, but two different kind of paths. Why? Just like why? Because of for disciples. Okay. I'm going to tell you something. The spoon, to eat and like that. The small one and the medium, big one. Why those three different ways? Baby eat, very big spoon, suitable for the baby to give it food or not. Do you think? Big spoon for the baby? No. That's why baby needs small spoon. Spoons need to be go in the mouth. Big spoon doesn't go baby's mouth in the baby's mouth. But later, baby needs that. Baby not always baby. Come up, growing. Then that time, young man, young girl, then they need it. Yes, that big spoon. But during baby time, very tiny spoon. Give it. Because spoon need to go in, give the feeding for the baby. See? So the path to Hinayana path, Mahayana path, both for the students who has opportunity to get the high understanding, that's a Mahayana path to show, like Bodhisattvas. Who cannot do like this? Freedom is more important than wanted. That's not sure Hinayana path. See? So I think safe, more important, free from sufferings. Safe, free from sufferings. That is just like a small spoon. They need a small spoon. Like teaching, they say Hinayana teachings. Big Mahayana Bodhisattvas, they want for themselves free from that. More than that, They want to become a being for the others. Not self. It's not important. The solitary happiness place, they will not, Bodhisattva never do it staying like this. No. The Shavaka and the Patikas become ahartas. Eons, meditate. No distraction. So deep, very deep means happiness, state of happiness place. With thousand jets comes or like this. Never woke up. No. That's why all those ahartas. Long time sit like this. Then eons, really it is. Numberless years staying there, they become in the mountain. Because dust is stuck. And then one time, then become a covered everything. Like become being inside the hell. No hill, no what you call. Sing no hill. Just like this, hell means no hill. So that's kind of state of really peace. Tremendous. Bodhisattva cannot stay like that. Maybe one day cannot do it because they break the action of the other sentient beings. Cannot do that. That's why I think it's two different kind of paths. In a path, both for students, yes, suitable. But this is suitable for them. Self become free from delusions, and then become a heart. That's it. Then, okay, now 100,000 jets cannot walk up. Then how they can be walk up? When? That's all we need to know. When? Then sometimes, then Buddhas gave a signal. Buddhas gave signal. Oh, you have more their negativities, not yet finished, purify. You have more paths also need to go. Buddha signal. Then they walk up. When they walk up, their bodies become a power for themselves. That's kind of power has it. And then go to the Mahayana path. Yes. Great compassion, loving kindness, and through that ways, then go to the Mahayana path. That's why everybody, all sage beings, one day become a being Buddha. So therefore, those solitary state, solitary meditation of the solitary state of peace, even eons staying like this, one day walk up by Buddha. Need to go through to go to the engage in the Bodhisattva path. Then through that's what's all need to go. So that's why I think if Mahayana study begin now, if you go through that ways, try to reach to the Mahayana path, then we don't need go through that very long ways. So I think that's I think easy ways, shortcut, I think, to the Buddhahood. So that's it. So then, okay, now is Hinayana path, Mahayana path. Within the Mahayana path, there's two different ways. Tantrayana path, Sutrayana path, and Tantrayana path. Tantrayana path is the highest. See, within the Mahayana path, Sutrayana path, and the Mahayana path. And the Sutrayana path and Tantrayana path. Tantrayana path is the highest path. From all those need to go through this here one day. From the Hinayanas, Mahayana, within Mahayana, different path, all the ways. Hinayanas ways of Shavakas, Patikas, go through this ways. Then all the ways need to go one day here. Tantrayana path. Everybody become a being Buddha through this, from here. But without this, okay, but without Mahayana path, you cannot go to the Tentrayana path. Without going Shavaka and Patika's path, you can go to the Mahayana path, and through that was Tentrayana path. Yes, I think. So all those. So now, in the last time, the common paths is we talk about in their book order. It has so in Timon Japanese should be. So Timon means common or uncommon. Because common means there are different controversy within the Mahayana, in the Hinayana, different system. Within the Mahayana's ways, or there are two different systems, Siddhayana and the Mahayana. Okay. Timon is not Japanese. All those when we go to the Siddhayana path, all those Bodhisattva paths first we need to go through. Without those, we cannot be engaged in the Tentrayana path. So Timon is Japan. The Bakunji Dojiti, the Bakunji Churmis, excellent of the all yanas. The Bejayana is the excellent yana of the all yanas means Mahayana, Hinayana, both means. So that's what I'm saying. Because I'm showing you what I'm denying this man. Because I'm showing you the very fortunate being who can be to go through. But the line without difficulty, without the what I call obstacles to be good there. The single thing to be. Then after that, when we go through the Tentrayana path, I says, what is the door for to go into the Tentrayana path? What is that? Number one is what's the okay. Which one is go draw for the engage into the Buddhism? Refuge, good. Taking refuge, serious. Taking refuge, serious. That is the draw for the engage into the Buddhism. What is the draw for the engage into the Mahayana path? No, Bodhisattva is a person. Vow is not necessary. The bodhicitta is okay. Bodhicitta is draw for the engage into the Mahayana path. Okay. Within the Mahayana path, how many different kinds of there? True. Now we talk about already. True. What is that? Siddhayana path and the Tentrayana path. That's good. Okay. Now, Siddhayana path we go to engage there. So bodhicitta is Siddhayana path go to engage. But what is the Tentrayana path go? What is the door for the engage into the Tentrayana path?
Realization of emptiness. Realization of emptiness.
Realization?
Emptiness?
No. That's what Hinayana has also. That one. That one has it. Emptiness means the realization of emptiness. Even Hinayana, the Shavaka and Patika, they have also. Not necessarily Mahayana either. So now I told last time. I think there's a. No. Get the initiation. The initiation of dating, whatever kind of deities, So that is the initiation, is the door for the engage into the Tantra path.
Page 57, verse 11.
Okay, I think maybe there. I think. Okay. All those need is really important. We need to go. If we don't know the door, then how can we go? If you, this is the example. For example, if you want to go into the house, if you don't know the door, then how to go? Blind, oh, where's the door? Oh, whoa. Takes a lot. If you touch the doors, but it's not door. Really, it is need to be really okay. So initiation is the door for the engage into the Tantrayana. Initiation means, what do you think meaning of that? Yeah. In English.
Give permission.
Huh?
Give permission to practice.
Giving permission, yes. Permission. Initiate. Maybe you can say it's like a ordinary words, What is initiate? When someone say, huh?
Introduction, opening, the teaching, introduction.
Also, okay. Initiation is the maybe the giving the permission at that time. You giving the gurus, giving initiation means permission to do the meditation of the deity. Says the mantra of the deities and everything. Giving the power actually, giving the empowerment thing though. Yeah, sorry, empowerment. That's true. Empowerment means giving the power through the, So that's it. Writing down your next time when I say, please answer right answer, okay? You write lots of writing. See, writing don't stay in the paper. I think we did. I think maybe when I study in the, but we don't have much paper or the pencil like you do. Just get things, good things. If you have lots of papers and lots of pens, if you got, then we do like this. But we don't have much there. It's staying like this. What say? If we have lots of papers or pens, then we do like you said, like you do. No. So we need to be try to keep it in mind, what to say, but what teachers say, what say. Then can we go back to the teachings? So you sort of don't have much books. That's all I think. Okay. Anyways, initiation. Initiation is the door for them to engage into the tantra. So then with Timon put that to get initiation. There's you need to common paths to make a realization of that by you. That means bodhicitta and realization of emptiness and bodhicitta need to have before that to get the initiation. That's very difficult ways. It is popular ways. It's very difficult. But we are now so lucky. We have lots of initiations. But during the initiations, qualified, great, like His Holiness, they're giving the details. You think about this, you think about this. And we do without mis-explanation. Then with something catching, It's good. Anyway, tomorrow. Because I'll show you the line. They say, we do now you do just when we do the tantra practice, what kind of we have seeds? What result of the seed means result. When we do the practice of tantra, what kind of we will have result? What kind of? The true result. True result. Highest result is the become a being Buddha. Temporary seed and originally seed. Originally seed means real highest seed. Seed means Sanskrit word, I think result. High level result and temporary result of the practice of
When you say, you mean city is like, you mean power?
power.
Oh, you mean city?
Yeah, power. Yeah, power. Yeah, that's a Sanskrit word. But now result of it.
Blessing, right?
No blessing, no result. Blessings, if you say that, not so good. Not enough for the
Powerful
result.
attainments.
Yeah.
It says powerful attainments.
Yeah. So that's something.
City.
So that's one need. And say that's it's okay. There's only then to proceed. That then we need to practice, the commitment, whatever we have, those are keep a commitment, serious, what we need to do. That's that. Okay. Now this time, now I think two boosts more left, I think easy ways now. But to keep the vows very serious. Then the Jude Nimbo then the Jude Nimbo ranges. A Jude, then now was what is that?
Well, that was verse 11 about this keeping the vows and samayas. Verse 12 was having realized the quintessential path.
No, that's the next one.
2 stages of tantra. Verse 13, may the gurus, the beacons of the perfect path, and faithfully striving.
May give the vow carefully. That's, I think, third number.
That was 11.
11, yes, 11. The vows, give the vows.
2 stages of tantra.
Yeah, vows means, vows means samaya. Sanskrit is samaya. Vow. Commitment. We can commitment. Commitment of the bodhicitta. Commitment of the tantra. See, commitment also, refuge also there. So that's all. Then the junior range, then not you don't smell. I'm saying you. Oh yeah, then all those now tribe, I think tribe is it? Tribe. That Lanzan to be Hinitas. That's kind of great to show the great path, great path, good path, actually excellent paths to show by Guru. The Hinita. Showing by Guru, and then so you give us when Guru shows to those meaning of the great paths, good paths, and then the practice together, or those are Dhamma friends, or those are master and also Dhamma friends to have the long life. That's what I'm saying.
Verse 13.
13, yes, long life. It's a long life. There obstacles, outside obstacle, inside obstacle, all those obstacles are will not happen. Will not have or to be here means that will not have. I think will not have.
Here it says subside.
Okay. See, there are obstacles, two different kinds of obstacles. Outside the obstacle, inside the obstacle. That's it. Outside the obstacle is whatever we have wandering things, like form, sound, smell, touch. Those, attached to those obstacles. Attached to also those kind of those obstacles. And inside the obstacles, delusions. Yes, delusions. So all those obstacles will not happen. You have a singular blessing for that to be. Believe for that those obstacles, outside obstacles, inside obstacles, will not happen for the teacher and the what I call Dhamma friends. Then the Shiva Kundi Namata, we should have do each one. Then what said to read that so? Last one.
14?
Yeah.
Last verse?
Yeah. Peter Lanza de Behinitas. Shiva Kundi Namata. Any kind of lives. The great teacher will not be separate. Separation or separate. Shiva Kundi Lamata. Dhamis will not be separate. And also together with the Dhamma activities. You see? True. What does he say in there?
In all my lives may I never be apart from perfect teachers and fully enjoy the magnificent Dharma by attaining the complete realization of stages and paths. May I swiftly attain Vajrayana.
Yeah. Through those, and then gradually to go through the paths and go to the Satalam means Bodhisattva's ground, and also paths go through those to have they become a being with the Vajradhara, means to have the state of the Vajradhara, yourself, way of saying. That's one say. Then, next one.
That's the last one.
That's the last one, yeah, that's it. So I think, this book, if you don't have it, you can't have it from here. I think we have it, see? Really, it is, you can have it. If you want to really study serious, you can get, we are not, you don't need to pay anything. Books, you can take it. When you take it, leave it in the, don't see this or don't study, then not so good. Somebody else. So if you want really book from here, we have also here as a, what is it, meditation, to see this.
But there's two types of body.
KD made a DVD.
Yes, a two-set DVD. We watched this while you were in India
Oh yeah.
last time.
This, if you want it, anyway, free. So you can get from here. We have it. So.
DVD set, two DVD set of Geshe-la's teachings from the
My
Buddha
teaching,
Buddhist
yes.
the
So you can listen to them, okay? Bodhicitta. Okay, good. So anyways, this morning I talked about all those really necessary. I thought this remind for myself and also then talking to you. I think we all need to be really think about it. There are many choices, but we don't make the wrong choice. Choice is best. This life and the next life, what is choice? This life is more important than this life. Dharma and general action, what is more important? Dharma action is more important than in general. We need in general, to take care of the life, something to eat, something to pay for the rent, those are. But more than that, I think maybe it's just not necessary. Really, it is. That's enough. That's all we need. Without those, difficult. So, anyways, choices. There are many choices, but should not be wrong choice. Really, this life. People think this life, only this life. That's everything. Now, everything use. Digging the like minerals, so many ground or the mountains there are many of the treasures. Valuable. People now, they want it now. They don't think about the next generation. Not next generation. Not so good. People now spend everything now. Even their grandchildren, they don't think about it. We should not be do like that. We need to take care of everything. Not only for ourselves. More important others. Choice others and myself, what is more important? Others more important than myself. Myself one. Others are numberless. Even human beings are they're like billions in this world. Others are more important than self. Choice. Myself, others are more important. This life and in the future life, what is more important? Future life is more important. This life already we cannot change much. But in the future life, we can change it. If we made very bad lives, but try to destroy which we made bad karma, try to destroy by factors, and then positive comes, like that. So changing. So that's it. Then there are many like a choice, okay? So we would not wrong choice. Also, this kind of, So anyways, that's you think about it. You have more. I try to make the little example. Through the little example, you try to use your intelligence more. Think about it. If you don't think about it, never your mind is not open. No, even that now, if you don't think about everything, then more closer and closer. Now, one day, then nothing there. But if we have a little bit, then we have really intelligent wisdom. We have wisdom. Everybody has wisdom, little wisdom. Everybody has. That's very important things to make being. All sentient beings, everyone has a little wisdom, because everyone has with the nature, means the seed of Buddha. So that's why I think we must think about it. Okay, thank you. So now we do the dedication for the teachings. We're wishing for teaching of the Buddha and any other spiritual teachings. Long time remained with the beings. His Holiness Dalai Lama and any other great masters, they have long life, and then the students, the practitioners, they will have the accomplishment of practice without obstacle. In this country and any other country, there will not be happened disease, war, and also like starvation. This kind of will not happen, and everything good fortunes coming in this world and any other worlds. Finally, we think about this. All sentient beings, free from sufferings and the cause of suffering, delusions and illusions, free from that, and become a being Buddha, by which we did action of Dharma. We are together. Sem chu rembo che ma che ba na she jur ge she ba nyam ba me ba wa ta one gong de pe wer sho dong ni da wa rembo che ma che ba na she jur ge she ba wa nyam ba me ba wa ta one gong de pe wer sho Kare Ravi Kurvi Kin Kamater Pendamade Wamalu Jumene Shere Zawa Tenje Jatsu Ye Shabe Sinte Badu Tenjur Ki Sa Ye Beje Shui Meto Tamar Ravale Yende Jembande Sanje Hindu Mete Buwaye Rokuyanamda Akinla Shabar Sho Edam Anguruna Mandalak Neadayame.
Please turn to the long life prayer for Venerable Geshe Tsultim Gyeltsen. Om Savasti. Please read along. A mere display of the names of nature and minor signs, along with the three sublime secrets of innumerable Buddhas, grants the glory of longevity. May the special enlightening deities of immortality grant today supreme and common glory and qualities. Pray thee in imperishable spiritual God, who bounds the wish-fulfilling gems of the sublime Dharma for scriptures and realization, on top of the victory banner, teaching and practice, on the roof of the jewel house of steadfast morality. May you live long as a luminous body, a friend that helps the lotus bloom with the petals of scriptural tradition, while eliminating completely the darkness of ignorance. You convert the radiance of excellent intelligence. May you live long as the great spiritual guide who teaches the vital points of Sutra according to Buddha's intention, for people who are unruly and hard to tame, who have not been subdued by other tathagatas. May you live long as a purveyor of benefits and happiness, for beings who are tormented everywhere by unbearable pain, due to engaging in negative karmic actions, trapped in the darkness of 5 generations. May you live long as a great captain of the sea, for miserable beings who have fallen into the oceans of sorrow. May you guide them to the jewel island of complete liberation in your ship of the vast and profound harmonic path. May you live long as a great spiritual guide who suitably teaches a variety of fortunate disciples the essence of Sambhava's vast and profound tradition of excellence, which originated from the sweet oral transmission of Manjushri. In short, may the 3 secrets of the Guru be completely free of harmful agents and obstacles. May favorable conditions be effortlessly and spontaneously fulfilled, exactly in accordance with your wishes. By the blessings of the 3 infallible jewels, by the power of our single-pointed virtuous prayers, may the intended results spontaneously and quickly arise, from their causes without obstacles, in accordance with the divine rising.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.